to another episode of Easy Peasy Labeling with me, Melissa. I was recently doing a trade-in with a customer who had a Dymo XTL300, and it wasn't really fitting his needs anymore. He complained that he was wasting a lot of tape, the costs were expensive, and it took a lot of time because he had to use his hand scissors to cut them down. So we found a better solution in the PX700, and I thought if this was helpful for him, maybe it would be helpful for you as well. So I'm going to put these two side by side in a little comparison and show you how he's seen the savings and ease of use with the Epson. Okay, so how we're going to set up this little comparison so it's the most apples to apples truth that it can be is we have in both printers we have a 1-inch black on white vinyl tape. We're going to use the same text, which is going to be AB100, and we're going to set the font to the same size point font. So it's going to be 48 point font, and we're going to set the margins to the minimum that each printer can do. Really trying to get it to be an apples to apples comparison, but still show you where Epson is going to have some of the advantage here. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, so now we've got both of our label sets printed from the two different printers. So let's see what we got. So with the Epson, the PX700 has a half cut feature. So this label set is ready to go. They're cut from each other, they're the margins that the customer wanted, we're ready to rock and roll. Now let's talk waste, right? That's what we wanted to talk about. Now with the Epson, the only bit of waste that you're gonna get is this little tiny trim piece. I put one on here for you so you can see it. I'll show you that in a sec. That's the only bit of waste that you're gonna get with this. That's pretty minimal with the Epson. So let's see what we got with the Dymo. Now, with the Dymo, you saw I cut them all in a strand and I cut them down by hand because that's what the customer was doing to get the margins that he wanted. So I did the exact same thing that he did, and I made this to match the same length of the Epson tape. So you're really getting a good apples to apples comparison. I can't hold them up straight. I'll show you. So let's take a look here with what you can see. So we've got the Epson strand here. You can see nice tight margins between the two different labels and our only little wasted piece here. Okay, now obviously you can see right off the bat that this one's quite a bit shorter than the other, so that's an advantage right there. Now, but remember, this customer was taking their hand scissors and cutting them down. You can't cut a straight line, or I can't, but look at all this. So 5 labels, 5 little trim pieces that he had to cut off by hand, and that's waste going in the garbage. That's not a label, that's almost 3/4 of that label that's in the garbage. Now you take that and you apply that towards an entire cartridge, that's a lot of wasted tape. I would probably just choose an Epson. Maybe that's me. If you have any questions about why you should choose an Epson, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you decide. Take care.